Dana is not opposed to the possibility of John Jones versus Francis.
Wow, that would be huge.
Huge. Boaton, man. Alex Pereira.
How would I would have done if I was in my prime fighting somebody like that? You can be honest. Who do you think the most well-rounded in MMA right now?
Might be Sean O'Malley. He started getting KO'd a few times. He's a cop now in Florida. Did you watch the light heavyweight title fight?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Boaton, man. Alex Pereira. That fucking power's nuts.
You know what? I was thinking like, how would I would have done if I was in my prime fighting somebody like that? You can be honest.
You have very good wrestling skills. That's the difference. Is you're very strong. You were always a very strong light heavyweight, and you had very good wrestling skills. You know, he hasn't really fought anybody that's an elite wrestler yet. Think about who has he fought that could really wrestle. Prohaska, he's got crazy KO power. He's got good karate skills. He did win by choking out Glover, but he's not some Daniel Cormier type dude. He was just an elite wrestler.
I probably wouldn't have tried to take Alex down.
Still with him?
I probably would have tried till he started fucking me up. Then I'm like, oh shit, then it's time to take him down.
Did you ever fight anybody who calf kicked you? Forrest Griffin did? Yeah?
I'd never seen that kick before.
Really?
Never even trained against it.
Because that was 2008. What? Interesting.
My worst year ever. He calf kicked the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, no one does it like Alex Pereira does. He does it so sneaky. It's also, he's got that crazy long frame, and it just throws the leg out. Like, you don't even see anything coming. There's no tell at all. There's no, like, dip. There's no step. It just throws it out there, and all of a sudden, you see guys' legs get fucked up. Yeah. One or two of them, and you can't move good.
Man, and that guy, he just came out of nowhere.
Well, I knew about him before because I watched kickboxing, and I'd seen him in kickboxing, and I was like, if this guy comes into MMA, everybody's fucked. Because he was fucking everybody up with big gloves on. He would hit dudes, and you could see that it was just like they had never been hit like that before. I remember the first time I saw him fight, he KO'd Dustin Jacoby, and he hit him with a left hook that just spun his head around. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I heard he had a crazy left hook.
That's his main weapon. Like, if you thought about one weapon that he knocks everybody out with, I mean, that's the one he knocked Jamal Hill out with. The first knockdown with Yuri. The first fight with Yuri, he knocked him out with the left hook.
Did he get Izzy?
Adesanya, he got him with a left hook.
Yeah.
He gets everybody with that left hook. But it's not like that's the only weapon. Anything he hits you with, you're fucked.
But if you know he got a big left hook, how come you don't train to just keep your hand up so you just look out for it? Like, that's what boxers do.
He throws a nasty jab to the body, too. And that's one of the things he did with Yuri. He throws his jab to the body, and it sounded like a right hand. It was a blap, blap. And it was like this fight he fought different than he fought the first fight.
I'm hearing rumors that you guys saw something in the warm-up videos that got posted on Instagram right before the fight.
Yeah, man, be careful what you post before your fight, all right? We were browsing on Instagram, I was just sitting down there, and I saw somebody posted a video of us dancing on the warm-up and Giri getting ready, and the way that he assumed was the correct block for the calf kicks was wrong, and I showed that to Alex, and I said, let me see the video again. He goes, when he's doing this, he's putting his hands down. I'm gonna kick this guy in the head at the end.
Wow, you picked that up just that quickly.
I think the first fight, he let Yuri get a little wild, trying to find his openings. And this fight, he was like, I'm going to shut all that wild shit down.
And it's a short notice fight for them too, wasn't it?
Yeah, a couple weeks. Just a couple of weeks. I think Yuri got 3 weeks. And Alex, when he found out about the fight, he was in Australia doing seminars. And they said, hey, do you want to defend your light heavyweight title, International Fight Week, in 3 weeks? And he's like, well, let me think about this for a little bit. So there's the left hook.
Let's see.
Boom! Fadeaway left hook.
Yeah, fuck. It just got a lot of power in that hook.
It's crazy power.
And he's tough.
He's huge. They should have stopped that fight the moment he went down. They shouldn't have let him eat all those extra shots.
Yeah.
I mean, he was done. I think Herb wanted to give him a chance because the first fight got stopped a little premature.
Yeah.
The thing about that guy is you can't let that guy hurt you because he'll hit you one more time, you're gone.
Like, people give me shit for hitting Vanderlei like 3 more times when I knocked him out in the UFC. Sometimes you just get caught in the moment.
Yeah, you don't even know what's happening, right?
No, you don't know. I want to ask you, who you think has the most well-rounded in MMA right now?
That's a good question. Might be Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley's not the best wrestler, but damn, his takedown defense is fucking good because he survived against Aljamain. You know, I mean, Aljamain couldn't take him down. He can knock anybody out with one shot. His jiu-jitsu is real. Like, Sean can do everything. And he's just relentless, tireless worker.
He's a star.
Superstar.
Hey, have you seen those posts that, what's that name? How you say his name? Marab? Yeah, Marab.
Marab Davishvili?
Yeah, I thought he was Mexican when I first met him. You see his post he do about Sean O'Malley?
His recent ones?
Man, he got somebody that looks like Sean O'Malley. He be doing crazy shit to that motherfucker, bro. That dude was funny, bro. You know I like funny shit, man.
Yeah. Rob's funny.
Yeah.
Sean, listen, bro. Listen. You have a big fight. You're fighting me, bro. You gotta stop smoking, my friend. Listen, I wanna make you training. You gotta stop this. No more this. No more, fuck this. Come here, bro. Come here. So when I take you down, when I go your leg lock, so you have to tap out 3 times. You have to tap, okay? Yes, that means you lose and I win. When I break your hand, see? When I break your hand here, you gotta tap out, same thing, 3 times. Yes, tap out, that's it. And keep punching you. When you go out, you don't have to do nothing. Referee will save you.
Merab is an animal, man. What he did to Henry Cejudo, I was like, I can't even believe this is happening.
I was there.
When he carried him, when he picked him up, and then he stuck his tongue out, and he walked over towards where the UFC people were, and then slammed him. Slammed Henry Cejudo? Olympic gold medalist? Who the fuck does that? That is crazy.
So
brought him over to Zuckerberg.
I was there in the crowd.
I mean, then he had him in a 10-finger guillotine. Dude, Merab is a scary character because that motherfucker never gets tired. And his heart is crazy. Did you ever see his fight with Marlon Moraes?
No.
Marlon Moraes had him dead to rights. He had him out. I mean, he was battering him. And Marlon is the best guy who never won a title in the UFC. He would fold. Something would happen, he would fold up. And when he started getting KO'd a few times, it all went away. And it fell apart. He's a cop now in Florida. But Marlon, in that fight, he had Merab in all kinds of trouble. And Merab just wouldn't stop. I mean, you could beat him. Ray Borg submitted him, like way back in the day. Got him in the guillotine. But guys, he just keeps getting better, too. Merab, every time he fights, he gets better.
You think he's going to beat him?
He's the worst matchup for Sean. The worst matchup on paper for Sean in that division is Merab. Because if you would say, if you have a chance to beat Sean, how would you beat him? You got to take him down, right? I would imagine. I don't think there's anybody in that 135-pound division that can deal with that height, that length, KO power, footwork, and movement. What he did to Cheeto, I was shocked. Because the first fight, Cheeto beat him. He kicked his leg and got him down. But in the second fight, Cheeto didn't have a chance. And he hurt him real bad in the last couple seconds of the fight. He hit him with a liver punch. Cheeto hit him with a nasty left hook to the liver. And man, if he landed that punch early in the fight, who knows? But Sean is so good everywhere. He's so good and you can't corner that guy. He's just moving. You can't corral him. And the consequences of moving in, and like what Aljamain did, he just got a little rushed. He rushed in on him. He got hit with that right hand.
Yeah.
You can't rush on that guy.
No. I wonder what Aljamain was thinking. He kicked himself after that.
He just tried to close the gap. He wanted to get a hold of him, and he just tried to rush in.
Aljo, you gotta go!
You think Aljamain gonna make a comeback?
Yes. I think he's gonna make a comeback at 45.
At 45. Who's the champ at 45 right now?
Ilia Topuria.
Ilia
Topuria is a monster. He's a monster. That dude's good. He's the guy who knocked out Volkanovski.
Oh, yeah.
Ilia Topuria is a bad man. But I want to see Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. That's an interesting fight to me, if he can get past Merab.
That's his next fight, Merab. Mm-hmm. When is that? They already got it set?
I don't know when that is. I heard rumors that was going to be at the Sphere, which is in September. But I've also heard rumors of other fights at the Sphere.
That one's going to sell out right away.
Fuck yeah. You got to go to that.
I want to go. I heard Dana said that he only going to do one and done there.
Yeah, you got to go to that one. He's big, too. He's like 6'7".
Look at that.
Yeah,
Whoa,
look at that knee. 260. Yeah, bro.
I think Francis can get him, though.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, look, Francis can get anyone. Anyone alive. Anyone alive, if that guy hits you, he could put you asleep.
Man, Francis surprised me when he knocked out Alistair Overeem. God.
Bro, that was, to this day, one of the scariest left hooks of all time. Because his head snapped so far back, it was like he was looking at his feet. Like, he was looking at his ankles behind himself. Like, it was crazy.
I never saw that.
And then when he knocked out Stipe, good Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, with the little gloves on, there's not a whole lot like that one. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That kind of power?
Yeah.
Francis, man.
Dude, I took a picture with Francis in Saudi Arabia. That motherfucker's twice my size. Big.
He's huge. Happy that he went and got paid. I'm happy that he got that money for the Tyson Fury fight because everybody was dismissing it. Dana was dismissing it. And then he drops Tyson Fury, and in a lot of people's eyes, won the fight. Like, fuck yeah. And then he gets a big payday against Joshua. I'm happy that he made money, but I wish he would have made that money in the UFC. My dream fight was at heavyweight, John Jones and Francis. And I still think to this, there was actually an article that I read this morning that with the Saudis, you know, the UFC is now doing shows in Saudi Arabia, that Dana is not opposed to the possibility.
Biggest broadcasters in the world don't want you to know about this site, iWatchMax.com, where fans watch UFC and boxing pay-per-views at no extra costs, which saves you $979 yearly. Their streaming pass gives you access to anything, including live sports, 12,000 live TV channels, latest movies and series. And here's the best part, all this without a cable subscription, without a dish, and without having to switch between streaming apps. For more information, visit iWatchMax.com or scan this QR code.
Ability of a joint promotion with John Jones versus Francis.
Wow, that would be huge.
Huge.
With all due respect, I think John Jones is a smart enough fighter to not fight Francis fight on that one, though.
Really?
Yeah. John Jones, he ain't no dummy. He's a smart fighter. I always say John Jones is Neo.
Neo from the Matrix?
The kid, his mind is so strong. I think that he would desperately try to get Francis down and submit him.
No, he won't stand with him.
No.
John, as good as he is, has never been like a one-punch knockout guy.
No.
You know, he beats guys up and strangles them and beats them up on the ground. But
does he have any knockouts?
From one shot? I mean, he head kicked Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
And dropped him with that and then beat him up on the ground.
Yeah.